Did you know there is a unique stretching style that could change everything for you? These 6 science-backed dynamic stretches don't just treat aches and stiffness. They rewire how your body moves to prevent it. You may be wondering what a dynamic stretch is as opposed to a static stretch. So it's important that we quickly understand the difference before getting into these stretching exercises. Dynamic stretches prime your body through motion, boosting blood flow, activating muscles, and prepping joints for action. Static stretches or holding positions are best saved for post-workout. Think of dynamic moves as your body's warm-up protocol designed to prevent stiffness. Welcome to Fit Journey Hub, where fitness meets focus and you become your best version. Let's dive in. Our first stretch tackles 2 of the most common complaints I hear from adults over 40. Hips that feel more like rusted hinges than fluid joints, and nagging low back pain. Whether it's stiffness after sitting too long or tension that creeps in during repetitive tasks, the Frog Stretch Rock is a simple but powerful way to reclaim mobility. It may look a little strange, but trust me, it's going to be worth doing. This rhythmic movement targets the adductors, which are the inner thigh muscles that tighten during prolonged sitting or repetitive movements. It's great for gently mobilizing stiff hip joints. Unlike static stretches that leave muscles snoozing, the rocking motion boosts blood flow and primes your nervous system for action. According to a study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, dynamic stretches improve range of motion by 8 to 10% compared to static stretching. That translates to squatting deeper, climbing stairs quieter, and not groaning when you stand up. To get the movement right, start on all fours. Knees positioned wider than your shoulders, and toes turned slightly outward. From here, gently rock your hips forward and backward in a slow, controlled motion. If you've never tried it before, you'll be shocked at how amazing it feels. Now, most workouts and daily movements only train your body in a forward-backward plane or up and down, which can lead to a lot of these aches and pains. But you're definitely going to want to add this next dynamic stretch to your routine because it'll get you moving side to side while working your muscles. It's called the Cossack Squat, and it's one of the most underused tools for long-term joint health. This one movement builds strength, flexibility, and balance all at once, while also protecting your hips, knees, and ankles from long-term wear and tear. It might feel awkward or tight at first, and that's exactly why you need it. You're uncovering weak spots that most exercises ignore. Studies in the Journal of Sports Sciences show lateral movements activate the gluteus medius, your hip stabilizer, 30% more than forward lunges. This isn't just stretching, it's recalibrating your body's balance and mobility blueprint. For most people, that just means fewer wobbles climbing ladders, hauling gear, or pivoting during weekend projects. The controlled side-to-side motion lubricates stiff joints, counteracts desk-induced imbalances, and exposes weaknesses some exercises may miss. Unnecessary discomfort for long-term resilience. Think of it as joint insurance. Cough up that premium, and you'll move with the stability your work and life require. You know the drill. Hours hunched over a keyboard, shoulders creeping towards your ears, and a lower back that's aging in dog years. Good thing is there's a 2-step move that'll fix all of this. No questions asked. The cat-cow stretch. Believe it or not, this rhythmic flow reduces chronic back pain as effectively as physical therapy. Unlike stretches that isolate muscles, cat-cow trains your spine to move through its full range, flexing and extending like a well-oiled hinge. This usually translates to smoother bending, lifting, and twisting during tasks like loading gear or playing with grandkids. The alternating motion flosses spinal nerves, often compressed by poor posture, while gently reactivating dormant core stabilizers. Now, let's shift focus from your rebellious spine to the culprits keeping it hunched. Time to reintroduce your shoulders to their natural habitat. Let's talk about a very common posture crime scene: your upper back. You've tried sitting up straight, but 5 minutes later, you're back to impersonating a question mark. What if I told you there's a move that's part chiropractor, part drill sergeant, and 100% slouch assassin? Meet wall angel. Research shows exercises like wall angels reduce desk-related shoulder pain by 37% while expanding ribcage mobility. critical for men who lift, reach, and drive for hours. Unlike generic posture fixes, wall angels specifically awaken the lower trapezius and serratus anterior muscles that act as your spine's scaffolding. Strengthen them, and you'll notice less strain hauling groceries, fewer knots after long drives, and shoulders that don't creep towards your ears during deadlines. These muscles function like rigging on a sailboat. When tight, they keep your posture upright effortlessly. When slack, their every movement becomes a battle against imbalance. The exercise's controlled motion rebuilds endurance in these neglected areas, preventing the aches that radiate to your neck and lower back. And here's the hidden payoff. The stability you're forging here isn't just about standing straight. It's the groundwork for exercise 6's demands, where spinal precision separates confidence from injury. Consider this your body's keystone. Remove it, and the entire structure falters. Refine it, and you'll move with the unshakable poise of a suspension bridge weathering a storm. Now that we've fortified your body's architecture, let's tackle the silent destroyer lurking below, the area that turns bending over into a gamble. Let's tackle the real reason you can't twist to grab your seatbelt. Your thoracic spine, the middle child of your back, has been neglected for way too long. It's stiff, it's cranky, and it's the reason you can't throw a ball without your shoulder giving out. But there's a move that's 100% antidote to this problem. It's the deep squat with thoracic rotation. Here's why this 2-for-1 special is a game changer. Limited thoracic rotation increases injury risk during overhead tasks by 2.5-fold. Whether you're playing pickleball or hauling luggage, this exercise combats that by ungluing stuck joints in your ankles, hips, and mid-back simultaneously. Think of it as loosening a rusted bolt. Each rotation chips away at calcified tension, restoring your body's ability to twist, reach, and pivot without wincing. For most of us, this isn't about yoga contortions. It's survival mechanics. The deep squat position reignites dormant hip and ankle mobility, eroded by sedentary habits. While the rotational component forces your thoracic spine to relearn movements it's forgotten. The result? Safer lifts, smoother golf swings, and fewer my bad moments during routine tasks. This movement is one that's a non-negotiable for me in the mornings. It just gets my day going in a positive way to jumpstart me. The magic lies in synergy. As your upper body rotates, your core stabilizes and your lower body anchors, a kinetic chain reaction most workouts miss. This is movement literacy at its finest. Now that we've unshackled your rotational limits, let's confront the arch nemesis of desk warriors and tradesmen alike. That nagging lower back stiffness after hours of sitting isn't just fatigue, it's your body sounding an SOS. Prolonged slumping shortens the muscles responsible for upright posture, turning your lumbar region into a rigid arch instead of a dynamic shock absorber. The Cobra press-up counters this collapse, targeting the often overlooked extensors that keep you standing tall, not stooped. Spinal extension exercises reduce chronic lower back pain by 32% compared to passive rest. This isn't about contortion. It's about reclaiming your spine's ability to withstand daily demands. If you're over 40, that means smoother transitions from seated to standing, less creakiness when lifting tools, and a posture that doesn't default to a letter C by noon. The Cobra press-up acts like a reset button for your posterior chain, reactivating dormant muscles along your spine while gently stretching tight hip flexors hardened by desk marathons. Unlike crunches or planks, this move uniquely combats the anterior pole imbalance caused by sedentary habits, restoring your body's natural alignment. Strengthen these extensors, and you'll notice fewer lock-up moments bending for dropped keys or heaving groceries. Here's the hidden bonus. The endurance built here doesn't just ease pain, it fortifies your core's ability to stabilize during rotational tasks like shoveling snow or swinging a racket. Consider this your spine scaffolding. Neglect it, and every lift risks collapse. Now, how about we stitch these moves into a seamless routine that you can have on hand? There's 2 different ways you could do this. If you're doing them as a warm-up before working out, I recommend this. Do 1 set of 8 reps for each move. This will be a quick but effective routine that keeps it under 5 minutes. But if you'd rather make it an all-out stretching session, then do 2 to 3 sets of 5 to 10 reps for each exercise. Focus on smooth transitions, not speed. I recommend you check out this video right here next. And if you have a friend who sits like a pretzel, share this video. And remember, motion is lotion.
If you enjoyed the video, let us know in the comments which exercise you like the most and which one is your favorite. And if you think this video is worth it, don't forget to subscribe to Fit Journey Hub.